Hey, Ella. Hey, Missy. Good morning. Which one is Joe? What you mean, which one is Joe? Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Lovejoy. I just thought I'd get on here and say hello to everybody. It's Friday morning. The sun is shining. Got my third cup of coffee. I'm feeling good. Good morning, Brenda. How's everybody doing this morning? How's your week been? Good morning, Gloria. No, I'm off today. Whoop, whoop. I'm off today. What do you mean, how am I doing this, Missy? What you mean, how am I doing this? Good morning, Mandalia. I'm doing good, Jake. How are you? Hey, Jeff. Good morning, sunshine. What you been up to? Good to see you. That's good, Jake. It's good to see you all. I haven't been coming on as much because we are in our 6th week of revival. Yep, 6 weeks today. I missed one Wednesday in 6 weeks, and that's because I didn't get home from work until like 45 minutes before the service was to start. So, Mandela. Okay, Mandela. So I decided I'd just watch it live. I understand. Don't be lying with I'm fine. We all lie with that one, don't we? Yes, 6 weeks. 32 people gave their heart to the Lord. And it could be another week. Who knows? We don't know till Friday nights. Whatever the preacher says, the Lord puts on his heart. Y'all grab you a cup of coffee and sit down with me for a minute. Let's hang out for a little bit. Hey, Pamela. How are you? It's a beautiful day. I think I'm going to get out and ride my motorcycle for a little bit. Being I have the day off. I rode it to church last night. Rode a lady around. She was so excited. She says, "This is the most fun I've had, Miss Billie." And I couldn't tell you how long. Y'all, I had a couple people come hit me up this morning and last night talking about me twerking. Lord, please. Twerking to Elvis Presley. Those people don't know the difference between twerk, twisting, and tweaking. Twerking is definitely something I was not doing. I didn't see anything wrong with a little twisting to Elvis Presley. You know, if anybody knew Elvis Presley, he was a Christian man. Um, People always coming at me. You know, they said when you start walking with the Lord, the devil will attack you 100 times worse. But I'm okay with it. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I just don't understand why when you start living for the Lord that certain people think that you're not allowed to do anything. Nothing. I did a little twisting. I could show them some twerking, but I'm done with the twerking. I tell you, people come at me hard this morning and last night, leaving me some awful messages. But it's okay. I handled it. I handled it. I mean, why? I mean, like I said, the Lord made artists, and He gave them that talent to sing, and not all their music is going to be about God. And He's okay with that. God gave me a talent that I could dance, and I should be able to spread my joy through a little twisting or jumping up and down, whether it's to jailhouse rock or whatever it is, without it being such a horrible sin. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it was nothing vulgar, nothing, devilish or anything like that. I don't get it. I don't get why people are so dabburn judgmental. I don't see on the commandments that says, thou shalt not dance. But it does say, thou shalt not judge. I don't understand. I'm glad those people that are constantly calling me out and criticizing me don't pay my bills. It gets on my nerves. Get out of the Old Testament for a minute. Get in the New Testament. I'm so glad I have a God that forgives me and knows that I have flesh and that I'm a sinner and loves me anyway. He loves me anyway. I don't understand it. But we're going to have a good day, y'all. It's Friday. It's good to see you all on here. Like I said, I haven't been able to come on Friday nights, and because of revival, I didn't get home last night after 10 o'clock. And so it's kind of hard to get on. You do the hip to the hop, go ahead and hip hop. Hip, hop, hibbity, hibbity, hip, hop, hibbity, don't stop, okay? I've done the hip to the hop too, but every once in a while, still hopping hip. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I'm just hanging out on the porch having my third cup of coffee. I'm wound up. It's going to be a good day. Yeah, they are extremist Christians. That's good, Tony. I've been well, thank you. Just like I said, I'm on my 6th week of revival. God has been so good. I mean, last night's service was out of, I guess, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You have a great day, Brenda. Thank you. It was an hour of just testimonies. I love hearing them. And I gave mine. I certainly gave mine. You know, a lot of people get religion. They get religion, but I got a relationship with God. There's a difference between religion and relationship. I have a relationship. Hey, TT. I want to know what y'all been doing. Everybody been well? Everybody being well and happy? Everybody have a good Memorial Day? That's good, Gloria. I'm going to have to give you a call. We need to talk again. Well, I was riding in my slingshot last night. It felt so good. Hey, that's right. That's right, Tina. That's right. I've had some tests, honey. I've failed a few and I've passed a few. Yes, thank God we made it to another Friday. Aren't we all blessed to see another day, another Friday, to be able to come on here and socialize with one another? That's what I was thinking about. We all call on God. We call on Him a lot. But I know one thing that I need to do, and I've been doing, is learning to thank Him more. If you thank God more than you ask of Him, you'll receive more. Get over and sit down. Okay, Tina. I understand, honey. Tomorrow's your birthday, Nigel? Mine's coming up too on the 15th. Hey, Hannah. Happy birthday, Nigel. Happy early birthday. I pray you have many, many more. I don't have any other tattoos in mind at this moment. I'm just trying to do what God would have me to do. Hey, Lily. Where you been, Suge? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. You're welcome, Nigel. Gosh, it's a beautiful day. Thank you, Lord, for the sunshine and to be off today just to enjoy it. Everybody got big plans for the weekend? How's life been treating everybody? My life's been pretty good. Been pretty good. I can't complain. I don't want to complain. I'm grateful. I like the little cooler temperatures too. Thank you, Nigel. Going fishing? Go ahead. Catch a big one. Catch a big one. Oh, Lily, I missed you too, hon. I'm sorry it's been crazy. Life gets that way sometimes. Life gets that way. That's like me with this revival. I'm telling y'all, I'm straight up. I haven't been this much to church in these last 6 weeks in 20 years. I'm kind of angry at myself that I choose to not go back in those 20 years. I missed a lot. But Lord, I'm so grateful that I have another opportunity. I'm so grateful. It does get tiring. I told the preacher, you work all day, you get home just enough time to get a shower and throw on your pretty clothes and head on out the door, so you can go and hear God's word. Uh, and you do it every night of the week but Saturday. I've been eating out so much. I know I put on some pounds, honey. I'll go ahead and take between Burger King and McDonald's and the Mexican restaurant every night. Every night I've been eating out because I don't have time to cook. And I'm sure I could go a few days and not eat. But this girl got to have something. I work hard. I got to have some protein. Don't it? Yes, Tina, I wouldn't know. I don't get it often. I don't get it often. So, yes, it's nice. I don't know whether if I want to go in there and clean house or forget I even have a house and just take off for the rest of the day. But then I have church at 7 tonight. But it sure does feel good out here. We've had a lot of rain the last few weeks. I do. I have it till August. And nobody sends anything to it. So I'm not sure I'm going to keep it after August. But hopefully June 15th I'll be receiving some stuff for my big 55th birthday. But if I don't, I'm still blessed. Your fat gets hungry. I know that's right. It's raining there, Nigel. Ooh, we've had some rain here too. Mosquitoes been loving it too. Mosquitoes that got so big here they look like hen turkeys. Woo. I tell you, the more I think about people talking about me twisting a little bit on the porch to jailhouse rock, the more I want to get up and do you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Lord help them. For they know better, but they don't act no better. You know, they'll always make you feel, when you start living for the Lord, the devil will attack you through people who claim they living for the Lord and make you feel like you not saved or you not doing something right. I'm learning to ignore all that garbage, because that pounding in my heart and that laying down in the bed at night and feeling like you can't go to sleep and worrying about dying, I don't feel that no more. It's all clear. It's all clear and clean. You know what I mean? It's all out in the open, clear. Jesus wiped the slate clean. Hey, I'm working on a new me. Because God is still good. Every time I look in the mirror, this is what I sing. Look what God has done. Yep, that's what God done. Yes, every time I look in the mirror. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I know some of you's working and some of you has got other things to do. I just wanted to pop on here for a minute and say hello and let everybody know I was thinking about you, and I still love you with my whole heart. And I appreciate everybody that's still here with me today, still stands by me no matter what, who don't judge and criticize and try to insult, who still tries to be uplifting and being what a friend really is. People say, I don't know if they're praising you when you on praising God or not when you on there, or if they praising you. I don't want you to praise me. When I'm in the videos, I want you to listen to the music or listen to the quote that's being said. It ain't about me. I'm just throwing me in there. It's about God. Or the music, to the words to the song, you know, relates to people out there just like they relate to me. We've all been there. It ain't nothing to do with me. It's all about the man up there. It's all about him. It's not about me. I just have the guts to come on here and take it and put it out there regardless what the feedback is. I'm not ashamed to represent or shout or be who I really am. I don't hide, just like this morning. Look, I run a comb through my hair. But this face, hey, this is all me, honey. This is all me. Oh, we're going to do some more Family Feud, Tina. We're going to do some more. Thank you, Gloria. But so many people are fake. And they want to come on here and be one thing, and out in the real world be something whole different. What you see right here is what I am everywhere I go. When I walk into my church, I don't hide my tattoos. I wear a tank top so they can see who I am. Because this is me. You can't hide from God. Everything that you do in private will come out in public. Today we all face the man and we're judged. Everybody gonna hear about your dark secrets. It is what it is. I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done in my life or what I may do in my life. This is who I am. Cindy, what's going on, my friend? I wish... Cindy, do you live up around there, honey? Me and my husband went up there and we donated. That's all we did was donate. But we enjoyed a ride up the mountain and going up there and hanging out for a little while and grabbing a bite to eat. Hey, nothing wrong with your tattoos, honey. Nothing. Hey, Sunflower, you just getting up, girl. Girl, 6:30 every morning, even on my day off, these eyes wide open. Do I regret them now? No, I don't. I don't. I don't regret anything that I ever done because at that moment it was exactly what I wanted to do. I do not regret them. These tattoos helped me through a lot. You know, a lot of people handle grief and troubles in their life. So a lot of people turn to drugs and alcohol or whatever they choose to do. This right here, when I look at it, it reminds me of a lot of things that I went through during that period. I don't regret it at all. You should never regret anything you've done. Sometimes you might feel, you know, a little shamed or maybe something like that. But remember, when you did it, if you was in your right mind, it was what you wanted to do anyway. That's just like bad relationships. Do we regret bad relationships? Nope. Because they taught me something. They taught you something. You learn more about life and how to pick and choose. You know, that's why they say don't judge a book by its cover. You got to open it up and read through it, honey. Oh, Florida, that's right, Cindy. Yes, I do remember. Yes, I do. You know, sometimes I have had a little trouble with some things that that I know God had forgiven me for, and I should have left it alone because I had been forgiven. But sometimes you have trouble forgiving yourself. And that's another thing that lets me know that God is here. Because if things you do don't ever bother you, you're lost. That's conviction. And I love that. I love that I feel convicted. I love that. People, you know, a lot of times people say that's why they don't go to church, because it make you feel bad. Well, if you didn't feel bad, you were at the wrong place. You should feel bad. That's my opinion, so don't go judging me on it. That's like every night at church I get help. Somewhere in that service I get help. People say, that's right, Tina. People say, well, I was at church all week. I didn't get nothing. Was your heart there? You know, you see people sitting in the church while the preacher's up there just giving his whole heart, begging and pleading, letting you know what heaven and hell is all about. And praying you don't go to hell. Here they are. rude, disrespectful to sit in there on your phone. I turn my phone completely off the whole time I'm in church. That phone don't mean nothing to me when I'm in church. I'm listening. I'm hungry for the Lord. I'm hungry for knowledge. I mean, it's crazy. When I sit back and think about when I was younger and I looked forward to Thursday and Friday nights to go to the club, I don't regret it. I just hate that I thought that that was fun all the time. You know, things that are sinful seem to be more fun than going to church and hanging out with Christian folk. It's just, it's a different lifestyle. I no longer say bad words. I work on that. I no longer try to judge people. I work on that. I no longer try to look at people and voice my opinion on what they should be doing and how they live and how they act, because they're the ones got to lay down with themselves at night. But I used to be one of those people. I would. I'd be like, girl, I want you to look at her. Look, I ain't no way in the world I would wear that. Or, you should see how they doing up their house, honey. I don't want to be that no more. You can't. People always out to hurt somebody and bring them down and talk about them and put them down. And family's the first one to do it. It feels good to be in a building that worships God and people all around it worshiping God. And you walk into the church and they're greeting you with their arms wide open and tell you they love you when they see you and tell you they love you when you're walking out. And, you know, it's good. I never knew that. I never knew that before. I guarantee you I could go back to the clubs and the nightclubs and all that I used to go on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And even go on Sunday and shoot free pool. I guarantee you those same lonely people that I saw back in 10, 15 years ago still sitting in there lonely. Because that's the only life they know. They don't want to talk about the Lord. They don't want to come to church because they don't want to commit. I tell you right now, living for the Lord ain't easy. You have to, I mean, you stumble constantly. I stumble every day. I thank God every day for every blessing, for every morning, for every day that I'm able to see, for able to hear, for able to walk, be able to get to work, for my car, for the food on my table, the shoes on my feet, the clothes on my back. Because in the blink of an eye, it can all be taken away. I get up every morning to ask God to forgive me for all sins knowingly and unknowingly. Because I don't know every little thing I've done that's wrong. But God does. I'm just so grateful I had time to get in. People say, "Oh, I'll get there whenever I know the time is right." Well, let me tell you something, honey. Speaking from my own self, I never realized the time was right till I was sitting in a place where God was spoke about. If you sit around places where He's never mentioned, you don't feel it. And a lot of people had to hit rock bottom, be completely on the bottom before they realize they need God. In church last night, the preacher said, "You young folk, if you still have your mama and your daddy and your grandma and your grandpa, you need to go to them right now and tell them you love them and thank them. Thank them just for being here and all they do for you." And I sat there, I was standing in the choir, and I was looking around. There was my daughter-in-law and a lot of my friends, and they're hugging their mama and their daddy, and I lost it, y'all. My heart it swelled out. It was so big, and it was hurting. A part of me was jealous. You don't know how bad I wanted to go hug my mama, hug my daddy, hug my grandma, but they're gone. But at the same time, I remembered that there's going to come a day that I'll get to hug them again. And it'll be in a whole lot better place, a whole lot better world. Everything, there'll be no more worries, no more sickness, no more cancer, no more bills, no more heartache. And I'll get to see my mom and my daddy and my grandma happy and healthy. It's something to look forward to. I used to remember being afraid, not knowing where I was going when I was going to die. I'm not lying. I used to be afraid to go to sleep at night because I wasn't sure if I died where I was going. Now I go to sleep in peace. My heart's clear. I didn't come on here this morning to preach a sermon. But if you don't know God, I would love to know that you did find out who He was. A lot of people don't believe in Him. You know, there's these people with a title called atheist. They say there's no God. There's no such thing as atheist, because I'm going to tell you something. Those people get to get up every morning and enjoy all the things that I get to do. All because of God. Why they call themselves atheists is not, I don't understand. You know what it is? They just don't believe in it. They don't believe He's real. Well, I'm here to tell you He is. He is. I feel Him all around me. Every day. Every day. I've had several messages come to me this week that they don't know why I believe in such a fictional character. I believe in Him because He's real. And everything that He said would take place is taking place. And people worry about what's going on up in Washington and all over the world. I used to worry about that too. I don't worry about that no more because I ain't got to worry about it. I know where I'm going. You know, we talk about, and I was one of those people, talk about gas prices and food prices because it is outrageous. But I still eat. I still drive. I still get to go and come when I want to. It might cost me more, but I'm still getting to do it. I'm blessed. There are people in other parts of this world, they don't get that. They don't get that opportunity. You know, a lot of mothers woke up this morning, walking around picking up bodies of their dead children and family members. We could be living like that. I'm just grateful that I'm in a place that, in my life now, that I don't have to fear it. It's a good feeling knowing, hey, Joe. And I just hope and pray, and I do pray, that all those people who don't feel like God is real, that they'll come to one day that they realize He is, and they have to need Him, and they need Him and want Him. And He'll be there for you too. But be careful. Just be careful. Yes, they're being deceived. They're very much being deceived. People want worldly things and not godly things. They want to live for the world instead of God. The whole world needs Jesus. Jesus is the only person going to fix this. Jesus. There's no man here on this earth that can fix this world. Only Jesus. Only Jesus. Oh yeah, they trash me a lot. They trash me a lot. But guess what? This trash belongs to God. He'll make this trash. He made this trash brand new, honey. Hey, Sandra, how you doing this morning? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. There's so much I need to be doing inside that house, y'all. But all week I'm inside somebody's house beautifying it. I'm too tired to even mess with my own. Thank you, Sandra. You know, a lot of people won't agree with what I'm saying, but it's true. And I don't care if they don't believe me. I know it's true and I believe it. We should all give God credit. We should all thank Him more. This world has let God down. I was one of those people. Yeah, like I said, I thought there was more fun out doing these other things I was doing. Which I ain't never done anything that was horrible. But still, I've done things that wasn't godly. So now before I do anything, I think about what would God do. That's just like when I danced a little 30 seconds to Jailhouse Rock. You know, back in the day when I would have done something as far as a dance goes, it would bother me and I'd feel like, Billy, you shouldn't have done that. Girl, you 54 years old, you shouldn't have done that. But when I did that, I didn't feel nothing bad about it. I was happy. It was pure innocence. It was just pure innocence. You don't think God would want me to dance a little? I don't think that, people aren't allowed to dance because they're not dancing the gospel. It's what you're dancing to and how you're dancing. My body's covered. I'm not out here trying to show a little leg. I'm not out here acting like I'm not a married woman. I'm not out here acting like I don't have 5 grandchildren. I don't do all that. I don't play hide and seek either. I'm straight up. This is who it is. Y'all get your coffee and let's take a drink. Thank you, Bethany. God bless you as well, honey. It's a beautiful morning. Look, see there, the phone ringing. All my life you have been faithful. 'Cause all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in all my nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. I sing that song a lot. I love it. I'll never, ever, ever come not even that close to CC Wine. But I'm going to still sing and shout that song because I love it. It's a beautiful song. Thank you, Lord, Bethany. I love that. Thank you. Girl, you won't go wrong by turning back to Jesus and God, honey. You will never go wrong. That's the best decision you'll ever make in your life. You go on, honey. You go on. You seek him. He'll be there. He'll never turn his back on you. You know, since I've changed my life, a lot of people turn their back on me. A lot of people has turned their back on me. But God has yet. And he will never make a promise to you that he don't keep, honey. You can count on God. Like I said, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all on here all day. I just want to come on here and say hello to whoever would show up this morning. With me showing up unexpectedly. Um, Normally I go live on Friday nights, but I didn't get to make it last week because I didn't get home to after 10, and I feel like that's a little bit late for you all. Um, if I were to get home at a decent hour, I would love to come on tonight. Um, but if not, I'm going to do my best to come on tomorrow night, okay? On Saturday night, do a live stream. We'll play some Family Feud, some trivia, something. Um, just so we can socialize and hang out a little bit. Have some good conversation, lots of laughs like we always do. There's several people on here I've been a missing. Several people. There's a lot of good people on this channel. Really are. I'm so grateful that this channel has come as far as it has. It's been working me harder. Um, since I've changed my music and things like that, I don't seem to have that much, don't get as much attention. But it's okay. If it reached just one person, it was worth it. It was worth it. That's just like the evangelist said the other night. Out of 6 weeks, we've had 31 or 32 people give their heart to the Lord. He said if in 6 weeks only one person did, it was worth it. To know that the devil lost another one. That's right. But I guess I'll get off of here for this at this time. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Be safe. Remember to be grateful and thankful. Oh, Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, thank you. Jeff, good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing okay. Hit me up on messages. Let me know how you're doing. You're still in my prayers, hon. I got a prayer list about this long. I pray for people constantly. And I do see God has been answering a lot of those prayers. That's so good knowing. But there's so many on there, and I know God will take care of it in his timing and not mine. I have my family up at the top. I don't have much family, but what I do have, they're up at the top. And then there's a list of a lot of people that I pray for. My name's down there, it's at the bottom. I always put myself last, but I know I'm okay. God's got me. But I do thank God every day. I was telling the preacher, I said, well, it takes me 45 minutes to get to work, so I pray at least 20 of that. He said, I hope you don't close your eyes. I don't close my eyes when I'm driving, but I pray. And like that video I posted a couple of weeks ago, sometimes I don't even know the right words to say when I pray. So I ask God, if He will, to please listen to my heart, because it knows exactly what I want to say. Some people, I listen to them at church, and when they pray, I just feel that they reached God. They reached God. Some people, I could just sit and listen to them pray and pray and pray. It's so soothing. Some people do. They just touch God. They grab a hold of Him with their prayer. But no matter how you pray, God hears it. But I'm going to let you all go. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. God bless you, everyone. Thank you for giving me this time of 47 minutes. I appreciate you all. And we'll talk again soon, okay? God love you all. Stay safe.